Welcome to Monday's Market Outlook here at Wealth Creation Investing. Matthew Buckley, the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI. And looks like we might have a little bit of a follow-through relief rally from Friday's rally on that just good economic data. It really looks like Friday was a good news is good news market day. And it looks like we might be transitioning out of bizarro market where good news was bad news was great news, and awful news was incredible news. What happened on Friday? Well, unless you've been in a cave for the past couple days, you know that the non-farm payroll came in above 200,000, so we've been averaging about $1.90, $1.93 for the past three-ish, four-ish months, and leading up into September, the previous months before that, we were seeing about $1.40, $1.43. So obviously, the jobs picture is kind of improving, trending in the right direction. The unemployment rate fell down to 7%. Here's what really also raised some eyebrows. Average hourly earnings, well, essentially flat. Inflation indicator flat. But personal spending came in line. So an increase in personal spending. And also, take a look at this. University of Michigan consumer sentiment just blew the doors off of it, okay? So, and not only that, take a look at this. Consumer credit. So not only is the consumer a little happier and making a little bit more money, they're also putting a lot more on their credit card bills. Okay, so this is kind of good news. Well, Whiz, you're kind of confused me because up until now you used to say that good news was bad news. Well, that's exactly right. But if the market knows that the Fed's going to be leaving, folks. It's not a matter of if, but when. So we're really weaning ourselves off of this heroin fix, so to speak, that the Fed's been giving us, and we're jumping on some methadone here. And what we're saying is, well, the good news Friday means that if the Fed does start tapering, maybe the economy is solid enough that we can hold our own, so to speak, and the stock market and the economy actually, those 2 points or two charts that have been completely divergent for the past couple of years, our economy has really been in the tank, and the stock market's gone through the roof. Well, maybe the market's thinking we can do this on our own, and the Fed can start to taper and get out of the way. I'd be very, very... I got to tell you, my strategic mindset is cautiously bullish. Why cautiously bullish? Because we are still at the lowest workforce participation rate in our nation's history. Record number of Americans on food stamps. Record number of Americans living below the poverty line. Record number of Americans on disability. So just because some economic numbers come in, there's a green shoot, so to speak, to use a Bernanke-ism. Beware. Okay, as we transition out of bizarro market and get back into normal market, so to speak, well, eventually we're going to flop around from good news being good news, and bad news is going to be bad news. So if we have an unemployment number miss, the market might react negatively. And remember, folks, we really are at these record highs here. We are really within striking distance of these record highs. But after every one of the pullbacks recently, in the S&P at least, take a look at this. We've seen a massive, big old bump coming right out of the gate from any sort of pullback. And look at this. There's that little bit of a pullback. I see we got a big Santa Claus rally coming on here. I'm getting ready to go on and do a weekly options live trade brief here at Top Gun Options, and we're about to get bullish like you read about in Good News is Good News magazine, because I think we go higher from here. Like I said, I remain cautiously bullish. I got one eye towards the exit and one hand on my ejection handle in case this thing goes south. But for now, you can't fight the Fed, and you can't fight the fact that the Fed is looking at some potentially positive economic numbers, and I think we go higher from here. Okay, good stuff going on here, folks. Hey, make sure you click on the link in this email to register for tomorrow morning, Tuesday, I believe at 10 a.m. Just make sure you read the details in this email. I'm going to be giving my 2014 outlook as a result of the positive news that came out as a result of this jobs report. I'm going to give you my outlook for 2014, where I think the market's looking, and I'm going to take a look at some potential trades that I might add to some of my model portfolios here at Top Gun Options and manage for max profit, or at least eject for minimum loss. Okay, got to run, got to get ready for some live trading over at TGO. Happy hunting, make sure you hedge, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully in our live trade brief over at Top Gun Options, or at least come over and check our sit rep report, our situation report here at TGO. Okay, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.